Welcome to Comfort Time with Aunty Yunike, where we share testimony stories. Today is a special day for me because I have my big sister, Miss Anastasia Ngawa Mbewe Mhango, coming to talk to me about something that is very passionate to the both of us. Big sis, welcome to Comfort Time. I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm delighted to be here. I was wondering when I would be here to explain a thing that is very, very passionate to both of us, like you have said.
Thank you.
So, thank you for having me.
Thank you, sis. So now I would like her to explain what WUCWO is. And this is something that has been coming up over and over, and somehow we don't seem to get it. I pray that after today, not only the women, but the men and everybody else in the Catholic Church will get what WUCWO is. So please, my sister, what is WUCWO?
Thank you, Yunike. Here is the whole meaning
explanation of it.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's actually the World Union of Catholic Women's Organizations. Mm-hmm. Okay? And this World Union represents all the national movements of the Catholic Church worldwide. Mm. Okay, and this was done so as to promote the work of the union, the participation of women in society and in church. And also WUCWO works to promote human development. Okay, so really a brief history is when it started, most probably. It started in 1910. I won't go to the other centuries, but 1910, a woman called Madame de Vella, who was the president of the International League of French Women, you know, came up and wanted to join came up with a suggestion to join all the Catholic organizations worldwide into a union. Hence the word union, in the World Union of Catholic Women's Organizations. So her suggestion was taken up, and WUCWO was born in 1910. Yeah, I know there were other activities prior to that that we can't go into detail right now. Right. WUCWO coordinates the activities of Catholic women's organizations and works to provide resources and opportunities for women and their families. Yeah? WUCWO also examines issues that impact women internationally and promotes human dignity. How do they do this? How do they examine issues? You know, we have these links with the human rights bodies, the UN, where we have a seat and we give our opinion and we give our advice there and we work out issues. And you know, when it came to violence against women in 1 year, we really went worldwide to get data for that, and you know, help came from all corners of the world. Okay, and Zambia benefited from that as well. Okay, I was saying how do we benefit? How does our issues get to reach WUCWO and get to reach the affiliates where WUCWO is represented? Yeah, WUCWO has consultative status with the United Nations.
Yes, yes.
They have consultative status with the Economic and Social Council, ECOSOC, consultative status with the Human Rights Council and FAO. WUCWO also has participatory status at the Council of Europe and is an official partner to UNESCO.
Yes.
Yeah, briefly, that's WUCWO. We have, I can go into the events that affect the whole world as women. WUCWO has set up a day in the Catholic calendar once a year.
WUCWO Day of Prayer.
WUCWO Day of Prayer, but also just WUCWO Day. It's called WUCWO Day, inclusive prayers. This is on the 13th of May
every year.
Yeah, 13th of May every year, the feast of Our Lady of Fatima. Yes. So this day is dedicated to us, all the women, irrespective, Catholic women, to go into prayer, and after prayer we are supposed to celebrate ourselves. We are supposed to carry out activities that make us what we are in the Catholic Church. Yeah? And this is universal, but the prayers, the prayers are supposed to be uniform throughout. And the prayers are usually prepared by one country on rotation basis. Zambia has prepared two WUCWO Day of Prayer sessions in the past, since we became board member on the board. Okay.
So how does the work of WUCWO impact an ordinary Catholic woman?
It will impact an ordinary Catholic woman, if you mean in Zambia.
In Zambia, yes.
Okay. In Zambia, all the programs that come from WUCWO, through your board member, through your national movement, are supposed to trickle down to the grassroots Catholic woman. Trickle down there through the structure that we have in the Catholic Church. Okay? So we benefit, we get, especially the priorities that we set. These are supposed to be worked on by all the countries. And region by region, they will pick what is actually relevant to that region and which is pressing for that region. So we've had several priorities that we've worked on, and we've made reports to WUCWO. WUCWO has made reports in return to the UN and to the Holy See. So we are present, we are like a little government, because we are present up to the Holy See. Holy See is the Vatican, my dear fellow Catholics. Yeah.
And lately, every year we have WUCWO board meeting in Italy, and I've had opportunities to meet with the Pope, which is something that we are always very proud of. So WUCWO is, like as my sister has said, is a link to other countries, because no man is an island, and we get to benefit in more things than one, especially knowing that should we have an issue, we are not on our own. We have our mother body there to also cry to, and who can input in whatever we need in order for things to move for us. Yeah.
Not to cut you short, Yunike, I remember in 1991, when I was part of the women that were thrown into the cells for demonstrating against the strangler that was killing little girls in Avondale area through to the Ibex area. So we were protesting as a women's movement. We just wanted a friendly protest, quiet, in front of the police headquarters. And then and we knew that Chidwa would be passing. So we stood there. There were about 45 of us and some 4 men sympathizers. Before we knew what we were doing, before we put up the placards, and 5 women were actually in the praying hands. And I was one of them. We were thrown on the back of the van, and we were taken to police headquarters and put in the same cells with criminals and stuff.
My God.
We were lucky. The Irish women parliamentarians were visiting. So they heard of this. They came to visit the cells. Gosh, they didn't get our phones, Yunike. What did I do? I was on the phone to my Secretary General in WUCWO. Within minutes, the whole Catholic women world was sending messages to the bishops in Zambia.
You see, that's how connected
we are.
You see?
That's how connected we are. If there's anything we can do, release those women, and the pressure was put on the bishops. Although they were not the ones to release us. But by 3 a.m., they were actually releasing each one of us.
You see?
So, we are extremely connected.
you start actually from the grassroots.
Exactly.
To the parish, from the parish to the deanery, deanery to the diocese, diocese to national. And at national, all the dioceses come together to vote for a member who is going to represent them at WUCWO. And when you are chosen it nationally, it doesn't mean that you automatically become a WUCWO board member. No. When you go there, you have to compete. Yes, with all the, you have to go. The whole continent is, you know, each continent is there. So you still have to fight to get a seat for your country.
Exactly.
So being a WUCWO board member is no mean feat.
No.
That is why when you have a WUCWO board member, you should be proud that you have a representative at that level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. And there are tiers there at the World Assembly where we are choosing the different countries in the name of the person that they've sent as a nominee. Okay? There are tears, some people cry, some countries really come, but they never quit to be members of WUCWO.
No.
They still are members of WUCWO, you know, because that's the only way they will get connected, that's the only way they will get all the information from WUCWO through their national movements. Yeah, it's so gratifying, Yunike, to see that we have more countries from Africa now on the board than before. I think we have 10.
Yeah, we have so many.
Yeah, we have 10. We have 10. Cameroon,
I think they opened
Ghana,
it up. They opened it up.
Nigeria, Senegal, South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, even Malawi. Malawi hardly sat on the board of WUCWO. But there we are. We have all those Africans sitting there, which means the African cultural, how can I say, is being pushed forward on the board without discrimination, so to speak. Because enculturation is one of the greatest belief that WUCWO stands for, that people should, you know, even the priorities that we get from WUCWO, we bring them down to our cultural values, examine them and see if they fit into our cultural setting. So yeah, I'm so happy to see that Africa is very represented at WUCWO.
And we have regional meetings every 2 years before the board meeting, the General Assembly. We have a meeting in Africa. A regional meeting where we discuss our own African issues that we will take now to the General Assembly. So we really are very well connected. We have everything we need to be proud of to say we are a member of the Catholic Women Organization at that level. And when the bishops go for their meetings, even at the Vatican, we have a report from the women that they present. You see? And in other countries, actually, the women's national movement, which is affiliated to WUCWO, do sit on the bishops' conferences. For us, the bishops will ask for reports. What have you got to say about the women in Zambia? And carry it. Whereas in, especially in Tanzania, I know they do sit on the conference and deliberate even with bishops' issues, because we are mothers. We need to advise the bishops as well. They need advice from the mothers. So, you know, this is WUCWO. And the first thing that Yunike, you say that WUCWO, we were represented at WUCWO by a board member. The thing to note is that that particular nominee that the country chooses to go and stand at WUCWO should be cleared by the bishops of that country. She should be cleared by the bishops of that country, and also the name, whether they know, they don't know, is sent to the Vatican about all the people that are standing for positions on the WUCWO board, so that, you know, they can really just verify that they have a person that is worthy of representing the country. It's sad that sadly this term we don't have a WUCWO board member, I being the last board member of the country, and we are looking forward to the National Assembly of Zambia coming up with a name of a person that can go and represent us. And we as board members are very willing and able to go with that person that they choose to go and fight, because even if we are not active in the board now, we still have the connections at the world board, and we still have that yearning for our country to still take the flag of Zambia to the world board. So we are very much happy. We are sad that it's not the issue right now, but it's not the end of the world. We still get to get all the information through the website. The WUCWO sends all the information that we need. So that is something that I thought I should share also.
True. I agree with you. And also, just to add on, the National Council of Catholic Women should be proactive in relating with WUCWO. They get a lot of information, but sometimes this information does not reach the grassroots. You understand? They need to get that information through the structures down to the grassroots. Okay, and when we get somebody that they can choose to go and stand as a board member at WUCWO, yes, we would be very willing. The past board members would be. Those are the strengths of the other countries. They come with a team of past board members to just back them up for them, and there's a lot of canvassing that goes on. We are ready. We are ready to accompany and able. You listen to this voice. Who want to listen to me? I will talk, and that person will go through. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Unless we've forgotten something about the structure, I don't know if there's anything you'd like to talk about locally.
Locally, ladies, and there's something that I wanted to mention on the WUCWO Day of Prayer.
Yes.
We get a collection. This is a directive from WUCWO itself. We get a collection, and all that money, in the past, we used to send, no matter how much it was or how little it was, you send it to WUCWO for their activities. Then the countries seem to be contributing to something to the work of WUCWO. So that is a must. Not you have like two vitenges, one where you place the money to go to WUCWO, which is really minimal, and then there's another chitengo where you place the money for offertory or something like that. It's like all the offertory that is gathered on that day should be sent to WUCWO. Yes. And in the past, we should make the women much more participatory, like we did in the past. This is WUCWO Day of Prayer, Women's Day, okay? So in the past, the women themselves were the how can I put, they were the ones that were in the forefront, preaching.
Yes.
The gospel was read by a priest, and Holy Communion was given by a priest. But all the other things, the women did, they were taken over by the women themselves. Because it's their day.
It's our day.
Yes.
It's a special day.
Yes. And it's only one day in the year.
So preparations should be done in good time. You know every day that this is our day.
Exactly.
So because we know that, preparations should not start a month before or a week before. We should always know that on this day, this is what we want to do.
Exactly. And well-printed programs should go out. The readers and who is going to do what. And the other thing is, it's also mandatory that we should have one big WUCWO Day of Prayer on the national level.
Yes.
Which has died off again. Because now we are holding them maybe in parishes or in deaneries or in dioceses. All those are still valid, but there should be a national one that should most probably be in the center, maybe in Lusaka, or one center on the Copper Belt. Just one national service that will also carry the activities of the women, showcase their activities, and have an open day as Catholic women of Zambia.
I think that will help a lot of women at grassroots level to understand what it is.
Exactly.
Because if they don't see it in action, they will always wonder what it is. That's why they will ask us, so what is WUCWO? Is it a French term? Yes, they have. We have the French. We have WUCWO here.
We have the English and the French.
Yeah, we have English and French.
Yeah.
So that shows that it doesn't matter whether you are in French speaking or you are in English speaking. As long as you are Catholic, you are part of WUCWO. And you should celebrate as WUCWO board members.
Yeah, maybe we can say something about the logo. The WUCWO logo, as you see it here, it's nicely on a scarf. But the two hands that are holding the globe, one hand is white, and the other hand, on the actual logo, and the other hand is what? Is black.
At the bottom.
Yes, it's black. So that, you know, it depicts that we are white or black, we are one. We are one.
Yeah.
They are holding the globe together, okay? And then we have the cross there and the crown, which is the church and our Lord Jesus Christ, you know? And the dove is peace.
Peace, always.
This is the meaning of this logo, yes.
Thank you very much, my sister. Unless there's something else you feel we've left out that you'd like to share.
I think as a beginning, I think we have gotten to some minds. I think questions will come up. People should be prompted to ask questions.
Yes,
not do things on the consult,
and on this same channel you can ask the questions in the comment section. Our mother, our sister here is ready anytime. She can come back to respond to the questions you will ask.
Exactly.
So don't think this is the end of it. No, feel free to come anytime and ask the questions. You can call, you can text, you can email, or you can just ask in the comment section, and all those questions will be responded to. So the structure is straightforward. Every member, just as being a Catholic woman starts with being baptized as a Catholic.
Exactly.
The same way, everybody who is baptized as a Catholic woman is also a member of WUCWO. Because WUCWO, being World Union of Catholic Women Organization, we are a global union. So all of us belong to WUCWO, and all of us have the right to celebrate as WUCWO members.
So the institutional memory is there, we are there, like she says, the board members are here, the past board members are here to lead and guide and you know, and advise. Yeah, we've only lost one board member amongst our group. We lost Mrs. Grace Mukolwe, who died this year. Otherwise, all the rest are still here. Claire Chibesakunda started, then Salome Mwananshku went, followed by the same Grace who's passed on. After Grace, it was myself, and then Teresa Nyirenda, and the last born was Mary Yunike Mwale. So we are here, we are alive. Please.
Everyone willing to help grow. And please, I don't want to be the last born. I want someone else to come up. I want, as the twin said, we want a chol. I also want someone who will be. So please, can we have another WUCWO board member?
Thank you.
No, thank you so much. We want you all WUCWO Catholic women, Catholic men, to know that we are here to serve our Catholic Church, and therefore everybody should come on board. We expect the men to help us, to be with us, to push the women out. When you hear it's WUCWO Day of Prayer, push them out to go and celebrate.
Great.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my sister, for coming. I'm sure this will help a lot of our women. There's been so many questions. And I said, look, I'll bring down someone who explains so that you can get it, because they don't seem to get it. When I say it, I said, I'll bring my sister. Okay. When she explains, you'll get it.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being here.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Have a blessed day. So, as always, we are asking you for all this information that we have shared to go and reach many people. It's for you to help us by giving us thumbs up. When you give us a thumbs up, YouTube will pick it up and share with other people. Therefore, it's up to you to, if you want us to reach many people, and also remember to share widely. Also remember to subscribe so that the family grows, the channel grows. So thank you so much for listening. See you in the next video.